Villain! Greetings. I am your host, the villain. You are no match for Doom. All who challenge me will fail. You are no match for my might. You are not mere child's play. Come here, boy. The world is turned upside down, and we're living in what some would call the end of days. And I say this because when you look around and see the situation that you're dealing with, these dirty Jezebels, the government, this COVID-19 situation, it makes you wonder what type of creatures are out here still prospering and still benefiting from your pain. What type of creatures are out here just doing the dirtiest deeds to men, crushing you financially, emotionally, mentally, and for some, even physically. You see, most men out here have fallen into the trap. The beta trap, I like to call it, where they don't have enough heart, enough courage, enough mental power to defend themselves against these nasty feminists out here, these cis stars who are looking to control you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, looking to have every bit of your assets drained so that you could come crawling on your knees, begging them to take you back or to be part of your life. See, these are the signs of a simping ass man. A man who has not yet found his manhood. He's a man child. Someone who will allow these creatures to team up and destroy him from the inside out. And frankly, it's sad. It's sad that some men are still taking this type of abuse these days and times. It's sad that these men are actually the victims. When in reality, if he was to confront her, to really tell her how he feels, to dismiss her in every way, to tell her to get the fuck out of his face and go kick rocks, what do you think would happen? Well, honestly, who cares? What would happen in that moment is that he would find his manhood and do what he needed to do from day one. And it's sad to know that many men out there who get involved with these females, these wicked ones, these Jezebels, they wind up giving up complete control. Control of their lives, control of their finances. And they have this dumbass cliche narrative, happy wife, happy life, which is complete and utter bullshit. See, when a man stands up and defends himself against these type of creatures, the first thing that comes is the waterworks. Yes, they love to turn on the waterworks and play victim. They'll call the cops on you, have you arrested, fill out fake protection orders and all kinds of things just to get the courts, the law, and a lot of beta male simps on their side. Captain Save-A-Hole comes through and usually picks up the pieces. But I digress. These females are master manipulators. They're good at showing this emotional weakness so that they can play victim while your ass plays the villain. And that's usually the way it goes in the eyes of the court. See, these Jezebels are very comfortable with having you locked away, having you go to prison for something you didn't do. And in the background, they're laughing about what will happen to you or what could happen to you in prison. And you see, this kind of mentality it's accepted here in society. It's accepted that you suffer. It's accepted that you sacrifice. And for all you do to provide for your family or your children, it's never really appreciated. Now it's a mandatory thing. But I tell you, men, when you deal with these creatures, there is nothing but evil waiting for you. Nothing but death and destruction around the corner. For her number one priority, her mission is to get your money, to get your assets, to take your home, your car, your house, the dog, the kids. And she'll do it by way of the court. These courts will help her financially rape you, to take everything that you worked hard for, all your possessions. And this is the society we live in. And you wonder why men nowadays are going their own way. I personally congratulate any man who picks himself up and says, "The hell with this shit, I had enough. I'm leaving this country,
not worthy.
Leaving this chick, leaving this marriage or whatever you're in for something better." But yet we have so many beta male cucks out there who are willing to come right up behind you,
Mere child
to pick up this trash,
Come here.
to take up your leftovers, and call these bitches queens. Queen of what? Queen of the flies? Queen of trash? These aren't queens. Hell, these aren't even women. These are creatures posing as females. They're Jezebels, demons. They're the seed of Lilith herself. And if you ask me, I don't care what any biblical form or text says, the real devil is these females.
All who challenge me will
Now, yes,
fail.
there's wickedness in everybody, but when you look at the situation nowadays, how can you not say that they're pure evil? Now they're sick, they're scared, they're begging for protection. And that's all you see over social media, especially with these black females begging men to now protect them. But yet since the 80s and 90s, they've been screaming this self-reliant, independent, I don't need no man type rhetoric. I'm fierce, I'm strong, I don't need anybody. But all of a sudden, they're begging for your protection now, because they know them damn benefits are running out. They know that their ass is about to be out there selling every bit of that ass to just make ends meet. And they want you to step up. They want you to step up and give up your assets, your time, your energy. They want you to protect them from the shit that they get into by running their big ass mouth. But what you're really protecting, if you choose to, is the succubi. A female fucking demon, an entity of death and destruction, and she means you no good. Sure, she may lay up and lap up with you, but she's done that with many other men as well. There's a movie out there, old school movie you need to watch. It's called Death by Temptation. DEF by Temptation. It's an old school movie with Kadeem Hardison. If you ever find that on YouTube, check that out. A good example of the female succubi. These creatures don't care nothing about you. All they want to do is use you. Trust me, I know. I've been through this shit. Still going through this shit. So I advise you men out there to wake up. Wake up and know that what you're dealing with is nothing but a two-bit floozy. And I'm just watching my words because I know YouTube comes at me pretty strong. But that's what you're dealing with. There's Jezebel demons out here looking to conquer and destroy you. And all those beta male simps that are floating around waiting for their turn, they'll soon find out
Mere child's play.
that what they're asking for,
Come here, boy.
they really don't want. Because when she takes them to the courts, she's really taking them to the bank. And she's planning to cash out every bit of that ass.
Not worthy.
So be advised. Avoid the succubi at all cost. Get your passport, men. Travel. I know right now everything's locked down, but soon everything will start to open, and if I was you, I would seek
Mere child's
my
play.
happiness elsewhere.
Come here, boy.
But of course, there will always be that beta male simp who just don't get it. And he'll find out the hard way that no matter what he do or how he feels about the wickedness of these demons, they don't give a damn about him and they're going to use him. So I say to that sucker out there, you keep on doing what you gotta do. It's your life. I'm the villain, and I'm out.
You are no match for